talk about Tulsi Gabbard. She is running for president, Democratic Congresswoman from Hawaii. She announced on Van Jones' show here on CNN. She has, I think some people might be surprised to learn, she has these past stances on LGBTQ that are coming back to haunt her. Her father was an anti-gay activist. He promoted conversion therapy, which is considered unethical by the mental health community and is banned in many states. She actually worked with him, and she supported these views when she was a young person, when she was running for the state legislature. And in 2004, she said this about same-sex marriage, quote, "As Democrats, we should be representing the views of the people, not a small number of homosexual extremists." She apologized for this, Eliana, back in 2012 when she was running for Congress. But now everything is coming back up, of course, as it always does with any candidate. Is this going to be disqualifying for her, for Democratic voters, do you think?
I don't think it's going to be disqualifying, but I absolutely think that she's going to have to reckon with these remarks. Gabbard is only 37 years old, and she was the youngest member ever elected to the state assembly in Hawaii. As a result, the comments that she made were when she was 21 years old. I think that may make it slightly easier for her to sort of shunt this aside depending on how she deals with this. But 2004, that wasn't that long ago. I think that will make it a little bit trickier. But again, this isn't the only thing Gabbard will have to reckon with. She is very hawkish when it comes to terrorism, though she's generally anti-interventionist. So there are two issues where she is going to swim against the mainstream of the Democratic Party. And I think it will be a tough road to hoe. Again, she's only 37 years old and generally, not all that experienced in politics. So I think it will be a challenging run for her.
She went in 2017, Gloria, this is going to be another issue, to visit with Bashar al-Assad in Syria. And this trip has already come back to bite her. When she takes on President Trump over his coziness with dictators, people will excoriate her and say, hello, you went to Syria to meet with a dictator.
And she was criticized by Democrats at the time.
She did apologize for this.
She did, but how many apologies can you make for bad judgment? She was criticized. Democrats continue to criticize her. She didn't do it with anybody's permission. And I think meeting with a brutal dictator like Assad, particularly given current affairs right now, particularly given a president who, as you point out, has been criticized for cozying up to dictators, I think not only will she be criticized inside the Democratic Party, but I think it makes her a less effective candidate. I mean, she can't position herself against Trump about meeting with dictators when, in fact, she's done it herself. So, I think she has I think she's going to have some problems.
Yeah, she's inoculated him on that one. All right, Gloria Borger, Eliana Johnson, thank you guys.
Sure.